Hey guys, today we are going to be doing a tutorial on these Jester sleeves. They are super cute and I love them. They honestly are not that hard to make. In this tutorial, you will need string, beads, and scissors. Also, if you want to do the exact same one as this, yes, you absolutely can. I'll put it right here so y'all can look at it. Okay, now we're going to be actually starting the tutorial. First, you're going to add 30 beads on, just 30 beads, and then you're going to tie off like a single. I'm going to pause here so I can do it. Now, once I have 30 beads, you're going to tie it off like a single. Oh, also, if you're wondering the pattern I'm doing for this one, I'm doing hot pink black. So yeah, so I'm tying it off like a single, tie it about 3 times and then cut off the excess. Okay, now that we have the bottom right here, we're gonna put on 3 beads. This is just like an X base, so we're just gonna add 3 beads, and then you're gonna skip through the next 2 beads, and then you're gonna weave through the next bead, just like that. And then you will be doing that all the way around. I'll show you one more time though. Okay, I have my 3 beads, and then you're gonna weave it through this this next one. You're gonna skip through those. See, through those 2 beads right here. And then you're gonna pull. Yeah. Okay, now once you have that, you are gonna add 3 more beads. And then you're gonna step up. This is how you step up. You're gonna skip through these 2 beads as usual, and then weave through this bead. And then you're gonna weave through these 2 beads until you get to the middle right here, to the middle of those 3 beads. And then you're gonna pull. Okay, now just like a regular X base, you're gonna add 3 beads, and then you're gonna weave through the next 3 of these beads in the middle, and then you're gonna do that all the way around. But I'll show you one more time. Okay, 3 beads, and then weave through the next one of these in the middle, those 3 beads, and then do that all the way around. Okay, now once you're here, you're gonna add in 3 beads, and then we're gonna step up. This is how we step up. You're gonna weave through this bead, as usual, in the middle like that, and then you're gonna weave through these 2 beads, and then go through the middle bead, and then we're gonna continue that same thing, but I'll show you one more time. Okay, we're gonna grab 3 beads, put it on our string, and then weave through the next up bead right here in the middle of that, and then all the way around. Okay, now once you're here, you're gonna add 3 beads, and then you're just gonna weave through these beads. I will not be adding much description to this part because I already told you this many times. So yeah, you're just gonna weave through these 3 beads until you get into this up bead, the middle bead right here. Okay, add 3 beads, and then weave through the next up bead as usual, and then you're gonna go do that all the way around. Okay, once you're here, you're gonna add 3 beads, like I did, and then you're gonna weave through this middle bead, and then through these 2 beads as usual to get to this middle bead like that. Okay, now we're gonna do something a little different. It's not gonna be like a regular X base, but we're just gonna be doing a different pattern. We're gonna be doing, for this, I'm gonna be doing pink, black, pink. I'll show you what I mean. So this is what I mean. I'm doing pink, black, pink. I'm gonna go through my string, and I'm gonna weave through the next up bead, and then I'm gonna do that again and all the way around. Here, I'll show you one more time. Yeah. do the next up bead, and then do that all the way around. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing as these other rows. We're gonna add 3 beads, just like this. And then you're gonna weave through these 3 beads. And then we're gonna do something completely different. Okay, so you are gonna put on 5 beads, and then you're gonna weave through, the next up bead, just like that. So as you can tell, we're on this part right here, so we're just adding 5 beads all the way around. Okay, so yeah, I'll show you one more time, and then you're gonna do it by yourself. All the way around. So you're gonna do the same thing, and then all the way around. Okay, so once you're here, you are gonna add on 5 beads, and then weave through this middle bead, where I added 3 beads right here. This black bead right here. And then you're gonna pull, and then you're gonna weave through the rest of these beads, these 3 beads, to get in the middle of these 5 beads. The middle, see, right, just like that. Wait, oh, I need to go back on, messed up. Yeah, so you're literally just going in the middle bead right here, see, like that, 2, and then this is the middle. Okay, now you're gonna add on 5 beads, and then you're gonna weave through the middle bead right here, just like that, on the next row with 5 beads. So yeah, that's pretty simple. I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so you have your 5 beads stringed on, and then you're gonna weave through the next 5 row with the middle bead, and the middle bead, like that, just like that. And then you're gonna do that all the way around. So you when I'm done with this. Okay, now once you're done with that, you're gonna add on 5 beads, and then we're gonna step up. Okay, so weave into this middle bead on the row with 5 beads, and then you're gonna weave through these 3 beads to get to the middle of the 5 beads of the row we did. So yeah, we're right here. Okay, now we are on this row. We are literally just gonna be doing the exact same thing, but we're gonna be adding 7 beads instead of 5. Okay, so you have your 7 beads added. You're gonna weave through the very middle of the next, yeah, just like that. And then you're gonna do that all the way around. Okay, so once you're done with that, you're gonna put on 7 more beads, and then take your string and weave through the middle bead of the hot pink row, and then weave through these 4 beads to get into the middle, like right here, to where there's 3 beads on each side. So yeah, see, so this one, so 3, and this is the middle. Okay, we are almost done. We just have to add 5 beads and then weave through the next middle of the 7 beads, just like that. Okay, now you have your 5 beads. Then you're gonna weave through the next middle of these 7 beads. So as I said, 3 on both sides. Okay, and then you're gonna do that all the way around. Okay, so once you're here, you are going to weave through the middle bead right here. Yeah, and then weave through these 3 beads to get into the middle right here, just like that. Okay, now right here, I like to add little fun pattern colors right here, but you don't have to do that. But yeah, I'm probably gonna do like pink, black, but I'll show you how to do it. Okay, we are almost done. We just have to do this part. As you can tell, I did my own little pattern right here. It's super cute. That is completely optional. If you want to do like one color, that's completely fine. But I'm probably gonna do like pink, black. Okay, so once you added your pattern, you are going to weave through the next middle bead on this row, like that. And you're gonna do it all the way around. Okay, once you're here, you have this. And then you're gonna weave through the middle bead as usual. And then you're gonna tie off like a regular single and then cut off the excess. Okay, so once you have this, you should have 7 beads in a pattern. You are going to weave through this bead, and then you are going to tie off. You're going to tie 3 times and cut off the excess, and then you are done. Yay! Now you have your very first Jester sleeve. If you want to make another one of these, you can, to put them on both arms. But yeah, you have officially made your first one. And to make the other one, you do the exact same steps. It's all the same. Okay, anyways, thank you so much for watching. And if you have any more suggestions, like if you want me to make another tutorial for something else, I would love that. Also, I made this hat. I just wanted to show y'all because I finished it last night. I was up to like 1 a.m. making this. And this is what it looks like on my head. It looks so cute. Like, this would literally be amazing for summer. I have one more thing to say. If you have the finished project like this, please post it on your channel and then comment on my video so I can see it, and I would love that because I would love to see y'all's finished project. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.